Alright guys, so today a very interesting, controversial video guys. Since there is nothing else to do in the game, let's be a little bit more controversial. Today we're talking about the two feuds, the two beefs I had in MK Mobile against other YouTubers. And before I start with the video, I just want to mention that some people are mistakenly saying that I have a beef with the Shaolin Monk. This is not the case. I don't have a beef with the guy at all. I believe he's a great guy who is an amazing player. We just happen to have differences when it comes to specific characters. More or less, that's it. I'm not going to release a response to his response to my video. Reason being, the response won't go anywhere. We literally spent about 30 minutes going back and forth when it comes to Classic Kane and Baraka and Luke Kane in Discord, and we did this conversation 2-3 days ago, and none of us managed to like convince the other guy that he's right. So I do believe that again his argumentation is wrong with certain situations. He believes that my argumentation is wrong. All right, that's fine. We can close the topic with Baraka and Luke Kane, but I'm pretty up for the task if he wants to debate Luke Kane and Scorpion. That's going to be perfect. Since there's nothing else to do in the game at the moment, that's going to be great. But without any further ado, since I don't have any beef with the Shaolin Monk, I wanted to make this video because I actually did have two real beefs with other YouTubers. And the first guy was called Rhino Gaming. Currently he's gone from YouTube. I believe he's deleted his YouTube channel. And he used to have a site where he was selling shady accounts, let's call it that way. Last time I checked was probably a year or 2 years ago, I don't remember. And his account was down, his website, and there was just something written on the screen when you typed the address, and it was, okay, Warner Brothers, you win. That was pretty crazy. So something happened, and he had to basically close down the shut down the website, and he's now gone from YouTube. But the point is, what happened was, when the whole thing happened, the feud started. He started it, by the way. I didn't do anything. I was actually nothing but friendly to him. I was commenting on his videos here and there, saying stuff about characters. But there was a ban wave in MK Mobile. It happened, a lot of people got banned, and he started challenging other content creators, such as Starry Sky, for instance, why he's being silent. And at that point, I had 2-3 videos with Starry Sky. Like, I was still a very young content creator, and I had 2-3 videos where Starry Sky was guest on my channel, and he had like one video when I was guest of his channel, something like this. And because of that, apparently I was guilty of association, and I was Starry Sky's BFF. This is what he called me. I was Starry Sky BFF, and I've been silent on the matter. But the thing is, since I don't sell accounts, I don't know how many people are banned. Nobody's writing to me anything, so there was no way I can know. And even if I knew, what should I say? I don't understand. Should I say those people must get banned, or those people shouldn't get banned? I'm not responsible for those things. I'm not guilty of association just because I did 2 videos with Starry Sky. That's ridiculous. But anyways, how I responded was, I sent him an email saying, okay man, why are you doing this? He involved me again in the conversation a couple of times. Again, I wasn't the main point of attack, let's call it that way. But still, I felt super bad because I was always friendly to this guy, and out of nowhere he's attacking me for something that I have. I wasn't guilty of anything in that particular situation. By the way, even Q-Day attacked me back then, and back then Q-Day's channel was smaller than mine, and he defended me and said in one of his videos that I was just a channel that was doing gameplay content. I never owned any shops or anything. And that was the truth. So what should I have said in this situation? Anyway, so a Rhino Gaming feud lasted for a couple of weeks. I just left a community post saying that I don't have to do anything with that. I cannot say anything about it because I'm not responsible for that thing. I never sold an account to anybody, so I don't know whether somebody's getting banned. And again, even if I knew, there is nothing that I can say on the matter. So yeah, this is how the feud ended. At a certain point, Rhino Gaming stopped doing videos, and at this point his channel is deleted, I guess. So anyways, the second feud was actually a little bit worse in the sense that when it comes to the Rhino Gaming feud, I didn't feel disrespected. I didn't feel, let's say, pain or something. I didn't feel sorrow, let's call it that way, even in the smallest amount. I was just pissed because what is this guy doing? I didn't do anything. Why is he involving me in this? But the second feud, I felt really disrespected, and I felt bad for a second. I even did a video and I uploaded this video, and then I took it down after 30 minutes because I said to myself, you know what, this guy doesn't deserve it. I'm not going to mention his name. I'm not going to talk about him. I'm not going to mention him anywhere. This is what he deserves. The channel name was V99 series. He's still active even though he hasn't uploaded for a while. So what happened is, there are certain things in life that you don't do. Like, you don't attack people who helped you without them doing anything. I mean, without doing you anything for them. You see what I'm going? Because I helped this person. I actually promoted his channel. When I see value in certain channels, I always try to promote them because I know for a fact how difficult it is in the beginning to succeed as an MKM mobile creator. When I started, I know I was fighting for each sub every day, for each view. It was difficult. It was super difficult. So I know what these people are going through, so I'm trying to help them. This is the reason why I was one of the first guys to help Legendus. Legendus is allegedly the best player in the world. He's incredible. And yet it pains me to this day that his channel doesn't get the views. But what can I possibly do? Whatever I could do, I already did. So I promoted Legendus. I saw a lot of potential in this guy. His videos were amazing, so I promoted him. I promoted the Shaolin Monk, another great content creator who deserves exposure. And I promoted V99 series back in the day. And do you know what he did? He contacted me, I don't know how many times, probably 1 year after that or something. And he said, hey guy, one of my subs were telling me that you did this, but you know what, I did this literally 3 days before. Did you see it on my videos and stuff? So he was implying that I kind of stole his idea and I never gave him credit, which is wrong. I always give credit to people if they did something. And I just saw it and I decided to replicate it. I always do that. I mean, there is no point of me not doing that, right? But you have to understand something, guys. If you're doing YouTube videos, there will always be the guy who is going to comment and say, hey, did you try this? Did you try that? And in certain situations, they're going to say, I believe there was something, a bug with a talent. Was it horse stance? I don't remember, but I believe it was horse stance or something. The first time when V99 series contacted me or something like this. I might be wrong here, but I believe it was the horse stance tongue being bugged. Or outward scorch, something like this. But the point is, in this particular case, a sub left me a comment saying, have you seen this and this talent is bugged? And I tested the talent was indeed bugged, and I made a video about it. Now, whether this sub saw the video from V99 series, like, I cannot know. I don't know. Up to this day, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not going to ask every single person where did you find that out or something. So it is very possible to understand, to get, let's say, some news without seeing them, seeing the news from another YouTuber. And this is what happened there. I never stole anything from him. I never saw this video, specific video on him. And to be honest with you, I didn't really follow his channel closely. And then what happened was, he was getting more and more hostile towards me, even though, again, I helped him without me having to do it. I didn't have to help him, but I did. Now, you're going to say, I didn't give him like $1 million, true, but still I helped him when I didn't have to, okay? So you have to be grateful. But anyways, he doesn't have to be super grateful, like to give me money every day or whatever, and to say thanks every day, but at least he needs to understand that I was a person who helped him when I didn't have to. So what happened was, he was getting very agitated at me because I was spending money in the game. And he didn't like that for some reason. He started thinking that because I'm spending money, I was the reason why the free-to-play players were not performing good or something, or there is no new packs or whatever. Anyways, even if I was wrong, so he was attacking me that I was spending money or something. And what should I say? I never insulted him, I never said anything bad to him. But what happened, the final thing was really, really disrespectful for me. So he literally called me thief because he did a video on, I believe, Classic Tower 185. You know the tower when the fight, when the thing was, the modifier was dead zone. Which is the alleged most difficult fight. I don't agree with that, but I will accept that it's top 5, so it's fine. No beef there, no drama. So the alleged most difficult fight ever. And he released the video on that. And then Chrisplay TV released a video on the same fight using similar method. And then I reacted to Chrisplay TV because I saw his method and I said, oh, this is great. And he basically copy-pasted his link stating that he did that first with more or less the same method, and we were thieves. And Chris Play was a thief, and I was a chief supporter, or whatever. And I said, man, this is not true. I never saw your video. I never saw your video. I'm sorry. I just don't watch your channel. I know I didn't see your video. You released similar video like Chris Play, but I just saw Chris Play's video. I'm sorry. What can I do? And the worst part about it was that there was another content creator which is called Mazari Gaming, or Mazari Gaming. I hope I don't butcher the name, which created similar video even before V99 series, but he never said that he was thief and Mazari was the original. Anyways, long story short, he accused me and Chris Play of stealing his content, but the reality was I didn't do that. I just didn't see his content, I didn't see his video, and I saw Chris Play's video and just reacted to it, and that was it. And from this point on, he started attacking me super bad. He was saying bad things in Hindi about me, about my mother, and stuff like this. I'm not going to get into details. So I decided just to ignore him. And I think that this is the best part now to talk about the whole situation. I won't be in YouTube for a very long time. I believe 2025 is going to be my final year in YouTube when it comes to MK Mobile. Probably even 2024, but I haven't decided yet, since I'm losing interest in the game. But the reality is, I hate ungrateful people. I honestly believe that if you're ungrateful, it's one of the biggest sins ever. So I will be, for instance, forever grateful for Starry Sky for giving me the initial push, because I asked him to come to the channel to be my guest and he accepted, and I couldn't believe, because back then I had like 1,000, 2,000 subs and he had 400,000 or something, and he was the biggest name and I was just like nobody, and yet he said yes, even though he didn't have to, but he said yes. I'll be forever grateful for that. I'll be forever grateful for two people in the USA that gave me shelter, me and my girlfriend, for almost for free for like 2 or 3 weeks when we literally had nowhere to go and stuff like this. So what I'm saying is that you cannot be that ungrateful. And up to this day, I found I mean everything is gone for me. There is no beef from my side now. I literally don't care about the guy. I blocked him in Twitter, so I don't even know where he lives or what he does or whatever. But we used to have friendly conversation with that guy. I helped that guy. I had nothing but good feelings about that guy. And then he started attacking me in the worst possible way. Not only me, he also attacked Starry Sky, and the worst part is he attacked Starry Sky and then he was trying to sell his accounts, and he literally mentioned Starry Sky name and said, help me. Can you understand how pathetic this thing is? Like, you literally insulted him 2 months, 3 months, 4 months ago, and when you need something, you ask him to help you. That's crazy. That's crazy. But anyways, guys, those are the 2 beefs that I had in the MK Mobile, my MK Mobile history as a YouTuber. Not many beefs, and the 2 beefs I didn't start, which is expected. I'm a nice guy. I will never start a beef with anybody. But the reality is that there are certain things that I will never do. I will never disrespect somebody. I would never be ungrateful to somebody. I would never steal somebody's work to benefit me. For instance, one of the things that I hate people do is, let's say that they are YouTubers and they start YouTube channel right now, YouTube channel right now, and they would go to my videos and paste their videos after. So I release a video and they're going to comment with link to their video. This is something that I will delete immediately because it's extremely disrespectful to my work. This is something that I would never do personally myself, and if he keeps doing that, at a certain point I'm going to ban him. And this is the point. I have deleted probably for 4 or 5 years in YouTube, probably I've deleted like 50 posts, so like 10 posts per year, and I banned about 50 or 100 people, something in that. So I'm not really the type of guy that bans a lot. I'm not really the type of guy that deletes comments all the time. Sometimes it happened, not going to lie. But there are certain things that I don't do because I don't want other person to do to me. When I was a baby YouTuber, let's be real, I'm still a baby YouTuber, not really big YouTuber, but when I was super tiny, like 200 subscribers, I never pasted my links to other YouTubers because I respect their work. And I do that, I respect their work even more now when I know that being in YouTube is not an easy job. And it takes a lot of work and a lot of sacrifices in order to get there. So No, respect the others, guys. This is very important. Respect the others, respect their work, and make sure that you're not ungrateful. Those are the two most important things. See you next time, guys. Take care.